Hello, YouTube viewers and PlayStation Network members. Welcome to Let's Play This Game if we really want to, that is.
Hello, YouTube viewers and PlayStation Network members. Welcome to another Let's Play This Game if we really want to. That is live stream, chat stream, where we're going to basically talk about upcoming things that are coming out for PlayStation, and then some, and stuff like that. And I got some really exciting news and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm basically on the brink of, yes, I know I need to shave and stuff like that. So with that, just which one? First, I check to see if I'm on. If I'm actually streaming live, because sometimes the thing would say I'm on, and then the rest wouldn't work and everything, you know. So yeah, I'm live. I'm alive! I'm alive! I'm alive, ladies and gentlemen. First off, what I like to basically say is I'm trying to slowly make amends with a certain friend of mine and everything by the name of Red Ranger's something and stuff like that, and try to make amends and stuff like that. I spoke to his wife today to find out why they were ignoring me every time they saw me. That's a tale for another day. That's what they told me. She told me, and some of that. But long story short, on the brink of maybe slowly reconnecting with them, and probably try to help him up his because now that we're pretty much in the same area, which is good. Maybe we can reconnect and probably do a lot more than we previously tried to do. So that because first of all, his YouTube channel is Chris Sawinski. Let me go to my YouTube and everything. He hasn't done a lot of YouTube videos lately, so it's kind of like slow progress for him, which is understandable. Basically going to copy the name to look up and everything, and then I'm basically going to give it the name of the website to check out and everything. And I got his YouTube page and everything, so you can basically follow him on his YouTube and everything. But the one thing I basically want to try to do is eventually try to, for say, I might, this is the name to look up, first of all. Chris Sawinski. And then the channel you want to look for is, I don't know if he's still YouTubing and stuff like that, but I would highly recommend watching him and stuff like that, even though, you can basically find him on YouTube at this name right here. Some of that, so yeah. With that done, let me get it. That's the two. The second name here is his YouTube, his YouTube account, and so that if you basically want to, I don't know if he, I don't think he streams anymore, which is kind of sad because he was kind of getting into it and some of that, which was good. The only thing that turned me off is the ranting on Hasbro and everything, which kind of got a little old now and then. But you know, everybody's entitled and stuff like that. You know. I'm doing a live right now on YouTube. Now, of course, I basically have my phone on silent and everything, so it will go, you know, like vibrate and everything. And in case anybody pops in, yes, I'm still stalking, yeah, not stalking, talking to Stacy and everything, and stuff like that. Yeah. So, the one thing I basically want to work on, if I reconnect with Chris Sawinski, is I'm hoping that maybe have him over and we do a live stream together. You know, I got my place. I don't know how his place is looking these days. I don't know, and some of that. So, you know, I would love to have them come over sometime just to hang out, whatever. Um, he'd be, what the hell, John? Like, you got a PlayStation 5? Yes, I got a PlayStation 5, Chris. I got, you and Tamara, you and your wife basically talked me into getting one, so I bought myself one with, you know, when I first moved here, you know. I basically, when I basically found out that I was having to save up money to move and stuff like that, which most of the money went to buying furniture that I wanted for my new apartment, which I basically bought computer desk, a new TV and stuff like that, like a big screen TV, like in back of me right there, because right now I'm streaming from my living room and everything, so this is like my living room slash party area in back of me and everything. But the one thing I basically got to say is I'm hoping that we could basically do something together as friends and everything again, because I mean, okay, I'm gonna basically not, I mean, in the stream I basically have bad mouthed them. I apologize for that and everything, because but the one thing was like when they basically shut me out of their life completely in 2022 afterwards and stuff like that, and then from there on out until just recently this month, so that, like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm hoping to make amends, and maybe just maybe you know probably me and him work together again and stuff like that, because we basically had a falling out in 2022. I don't know if it was because of I was talking to Richie, which is Richie Baselli, or still talking to other people and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, whatever the case may be. It would have been good to basically know what the case might be and everything. But other than that, I mean, if it had to do with my ex fiance or whatnot, I got all water under the bridge and stuff like that. She's in the past. I don't need to worry about it and stuff like that. And it's time for me to move on. And I'm hoping that I can get some of my old friends, such as Chris Sawinski here, to basically join me in my apartment nearby and everything. And we could basically work on a video together. I'd be willing to help him out with his videos and stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I was hanging out with him and his wife at the time, half the time I was like really drained because it was like a long distance from point A to point B and everything and stuff like that. And and all you basically want to do is just be in your own space, like your own familiar area, like your own fortress of solitude, right? So yeah, that's what I basically tried to aim for, and stuff like that. And and now since they're not far away and they're like nearby, which is cool. I'm hoping to basically make amends, and maybe the two of us can work, like, or should I say, three or four of us could work together as a group and everything, and try to like make my channel better and probably work on his channel if he wants to make it a little more better and stuff like that, and stuff like that, yeah, like, yeah, like, I'm probably gonna stream my usual. Oh my God, 11 minutes in. I'm probably gonna do my usual 1 hour stream in something minutes because I gotta, I gotta um, get ready to go to bed because I got work tomorrow, which sucks. But other than that, um, yeah, like there's a lot of there's a lot of things I wanna do. If I reconnect with old friends and stuff like that, make amends and try to like get that bond back together, and stuff like that. It's gonna be a rough road because I basically spoke to his wife and everything, um, which is one of my ex girlfriends, by the way. Um, I'm hoping to basically talk to the both of them and probably say, hey, you basically live in my area and stuff like that. Like you didn't, and stuff like that. So now it's like great. We can basically hang out and stuff like that as friends and stuff like that because I got some new friends and I want to keep some of my old friends. Some old friends are best left in the dust, and some of them aren't. And one of the oldest friends I've had, from one of my high schools is those two. They're like nice and everything. They basically did a lot of nice things for me, and I tried to do like a lot of nice things for them. But the one thing was, as you get older and stuff like that, since I got my new place and everything, and if I was to work from my old places, I couldn't do that, and stuff like that. Like in my old apartment, like one of my apartments, I couldn't do anything, which was my first apartment when I was engaged for a while, for 15 years. But long story short, I couldn't do too much. So that basically, which I was kind of um, limit to what I could do. That wire. Like I was limited to what I could do on YouTube and everything. Like my first YouTube video was by accident. Um, like basically for okay, let me send a video message, uh, stating my problem, and it turned out being my first YouTube video, which is my hard drive is corrupted. I have a new one, and some of that, and some of that, I gotta try not to be too sleepy because I gotta try to stay awake and stuff like that. It's like crazy. Um, but yeah, like I would like to work on reconnecting with my old friends and everything, which is pretty good. So yeah, long story short, hi Stacy Ann, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh, let me get a drink. I'm thirsty. One of the major things I basically have to do is reconnect with an old friend of mine, and so that try to work with them. See if I can basically make him into a character in my future videos and stuff like that. I mean, if he doesn't want to be a YouTuber anymore, that's fine by me. But I would like to try to keep it. You know, I've been YouTubing since probably 2009 or 2011. No, 2010 drive got corrupted. My PlayStation 3 hard drive got corrupted. Yeah, I got two chairs. Actually, there's this chair and then there's that one. Yeah, I got and everything. Yeah. So yeah, I got. Yeah, this is like a computer chair that I bought. The other one, like I said, where I got it from. But but I got to shave and stuff like that. Yes, that I know. I shaved for Easter and everything, which I did. The one thing I was like, it's like after Easter, the what you call it started growing back in, like the beard and mustache, and the what you call it. And of course, I know I look terrible in in my live stream right now, and stuff like that. Yeah, that I know. But other than that, I would like to reconnect with that old friend of mine. He lives in my area, and everything. We basically work together. Let me just. No, apparently I didn't. Like I didn't. No, no, I didn't get that. That job and everything. No, I noticed that my left eye. Let me um let me enlighten you with a video that Witchcourt basically did with me. That we did together. If it's still up, it's probably still up on one of his old Witchcourts. I don't know if he still has it up. He might have taken it down because we had a falling out years ago and everything. Like which is kind of terrible. Okay. Can't seem to find it. Let me check. Maybe it was a live stream, probably. Nope. It's probably in one of his. I mean, you could tell you, he's also got other YouTube channels and everything. But the one thing though is it's hard to find out which one he basically did. You know? Um Nope, not that one. Shit. Shato. Nope, not that one either. Oh my god, I came in a red shirt, which is pretty cool. Videos. I mean, me and him, we basically did a live, we did a video together, me and him. Uh, and then we had a falling out after a while. And stuff that, which is pretty sad because, I was hoping which one, I can, just to let you know, Stacy, I can't see what what you're messaging me because I have a window over a window. So it's kind of tricky to basically see what's going on the stream. Here we go. This is which one? Copy and open YouTube again. I mean, the cut, yeah, me and him, yeah, like me and him, we went way back. But the one thing was like, certain things are different and everything. I'm basically back and stuff that Just check out that video of me and him in his old apartment and everything, which you're gonna be like, wow, and everything. Like it's not the best quality, and everything. But this is way back when he had the one of his apartments and stuff like that, which pretty much went well. The one thing that's like really creepy is how all these are like all these different witch cords he's got. It's hard to tell which one he basically is on and everything. Except for like I basically got to skim back to one of his old one of his other witch cords because he's got a witch cord account here and everything. Also, right here, like you know, yeah, that's him and everything, and everything. That's him in last. Yeah, that was last year. I don't know where he was, so that I don't know if this is his new place, or whatever that he's in with his wife and everything. But long story short, let me unmute the which one and then go back to here. That's that. Like I can't click on the video. I got and stuff like that. But like you can basically check it out on the on his YouTube page and everything like that. Oh, I got a YouTube notification. Oh, only one way to escape. I thought it was getting alerted about something. It's just which cord telling me about a video. I mean, the two people that are in that video, you'll recognize a certain someone in shorts and like a in a like in a shirt and everything. Um, that was in one that was one of his apartments that he his last apartment I believe he was living in. Um, the newer apartment he's living in now, which is not too far from me. I don't know what he does anymore and stuff like that because we lost contact. Something went on between me and him. Yes, that's me, and the other guy is him. And stuff like that. His wife is my ex girlfriend and everything. And everything. I'd like to I would like to hang out with him and stuff like that. Although I mean they don't do anything they don't work or anything. Nothing I mean like me, I basically have a job and everything and stuff like that. Which I go to for like an hour and 30 minutes. Which I'm thinking if nothing changes by then, I'm gonna quit my job. And when I turn 50, if nothing changes, if if my paycheck doesn't go, if I don't get more hours, I'm gonna quit at the age of 50 because I'm not doing this shit until I'm 60 or 70 or more. I'm not doing that shit. No, I'm gonna quit when I'm 50 if I can solve that, and I'm gonna retire from 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 where I work at and everything. That's it. I mean, I not of course I said I'm gonna quit my job, and I can stuff that. Which yeah, it's the same as which I don't want to do that. Ooh, cannolis, my favorite. Can I have one? Unless they're not cannolis. It almost looks like a cannoli. Now you got me hungry for cannolis, beautiful. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I can solve that. I got the Chris Swinsky PS4S is located here on YouTube and everything, and so is the video of me and him on another webpage that he has on YouTube and everything. Man, my ex girlfriend Stacey Ann here is basically showing me something that looks like cannolis, but they're not cannolis. But it's ooh, it's pepperoni, like with fresh food, like mozzarella. I posted that in chat because in case people want to basically check out his YouTube page, and I can sub that. Like I mean, the video one that if you click on the which quote where it says where it basically gives you the YouTube web page to check out that video that I just announced and everything with me and him in it, where we basically are talking about Super Sentai and everything I mean, I basically Sentai is basically having to do with Power Rangers and stuff like that, which I basically was into Power Rangers a little bit and stuff like that. But the one thing that was my favorite Ranger was the Green Ranger, of course. My favorite enemies were King Sphinx. Goldar was pretty good. The Eyeball Monster was pretty good too. Piranha's Head was pretty cool. No, I don't miss her at all. But the one thing is, it's kind of good to basically be friends with them and stuff like that. But the one thing is, I mean, she's okay, but I wouldn't want to go out with her again because she's married, first of all, and second of all, I moved on with with found her and stuff. Well, like I said before, I'm basically I'm gonna quit that job when I'm 50. So a couple more years and stuff like that. If nothing changes, if the hours don't come back, because okay, this is what happened last year when I returned back to work after my injury with my medical condition. I went back. I was doing the 2 days normal, and then they basically said, "We're cutting your day and your hours and stuff like that." I'm like, "What?" I was pissed because why cut my day and my hours short and everything. I was working from 1:30 in the in the afternoon to 3:30 in the afternoon, and I would get out with enough time to basically get the bus and stuff like that. Now I work 2:30 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's just it's just like a total waste of my time and stuff like that. And that's why, if nothing changes, I will quit my job at my age of 50. I'm not joking. Because let me damn tell you something. I basically had the beautiful Stacey Ann helping me apply for a job. And again, the criteria, I got, no places are hiring. They want somebody younger and some of that more advanced, that's gone to college or whatever, and bullshit and stuff like that. It's just crazy. And I didn't say 60, I said 50, 50. The reason why 50 is because I'm not taking this shit. I'm not basically going to an 1 hour and 30-minute job just to continue doing what I do now. I mean, not to complain, but I'm getting a little tired of doing the same shit every day. Nothing changes and everything, so I need change. And like for instance, I tried to apply for a job at ShopRite near me. I tried to apply for a job near me that's Panera Bread, not hire. All of them gave me lame ass excuses and stuff that like, we'll call you, blah 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 blah. Never called me, and I'm wasting my time with all these places. So if nothing changes, like if I don't get a new job that I like, when I'm 50, I'm done. I'm done with the yeah bullshit. Like I'm done. Yeah, it's crazy, The reason why I'm waiting until I'm 50 to quit, like, and I'm gonna quit on the day of my birthday when I turn 50, is because I'm not tolerating this crap. I've been working, I was working there from 2021, and so that the pay was like mediocre, and everything, and and the one thing I basically got to say is, oh boy, my feet smell. But other than that, what I basically have to say is I'm sick and tired of doing the same thing, going in, basically which half the time, I got coworkers that basically say, John, there's a ton of dishes for you to be doing. I'm like, dude, I just got in. I don't punch in until such and such time. And so that that was like a little annoying. So that which sometimes can get a little annoying. I got this job from one of my job coaches and stuff like that, and everything. And the job coach, just like Stacey here could basically tell you, is they just probably just were sick and tired of looking and looking and trying. They find me a job that I wanted, and that's bullshit right there. I could have had a job working at GameStop, stocking the which was in alphabetical order, alphabetized from A to Z, such and such, restocking the shelves with items and stuff and such. Well, I don't do what the other coworkers tell me, because I know they're not the boss of me and stuff like that. But the one thing was for them to basically come up to me and say, and this is another thing I found out that pissed me off. My job coach basically told me that a so-called employee that works there was complaining about somebody doing the garbage. And so that I basically work there 1 day a week, and stuff that, mind you, and I basically work 1 hour and 30 minutes, and for them to turn around and say I don't know how to do maintenance and shit, they better watch their mouth, because let me tell you something. I could basically say this, I get back to the same, the same way, and say, hey, I don't like the way this garbage bag is in the garbage can, wrong and stuff like that. Or I could basically turn around and say, don't overstuff the garbage can because number one, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because there's been many times I basically come to work, and I not kid you this, I've gone to work, and the garbage can is piled a mile high with garbage, and plus I have to gather all the garbage in the in the facility, in the cafe, in the chocolate shop and such, bring it all into the into where the garbage is, and not only that, I have to basically carry them along with cardboard that that should have been taken out before I started my shift and everything and stuff like that. It's just totally annoying me. It's and it's been pissing me off for a while. I've kept a smile on my face and stuff like that. But the one thing is I'm miserable. I'm miserable at my job, point blank. Because I cannot keep doing the same shit every flipping day, like every week, and so that like there was one day I basically felt like I was coughing too much to the point I was gonna throw up. So I basically called out of work and said, "Listen, I ain't feeling well, blah 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 blah. I'll see you next week." Click. Because like when you basically see the kind of stuff I do, like I gotta roll mats up, which is not a problem. I gotta bend down, roll them up, and everything, and I can do it one-handed or two-handed. I basically, I gotta do it one-handed and stuff like that. It's like easy, which you just roll it. But the one thing that's I put my finger for the holes of the the mat and everything and stuff like that. It's a plastic dirty mat and stuff like that. When I get home or when work's about to be over, I rewash my hands. That's how bad it is. Because the floors are somewhat disgusting until I wash them. Like until I mop it up. My guess is as good as any. They probably it's a organization and stuff like that where they basically kind of think for themselves and like for instance, they basically are in it for making money for themselves and everything. As much as I hate to sound like they're corporate bullshit and everything, it's a it's a which one it's like the I feel like they want to see more money. So in other words, enable for them to make more money, they have to cut back on certain things, like having like for instance, one of my job coaches said, "Oh, get that person got the job at the such and such, maybe they'll give you more hours again." That's what I said because you know what, ain't gonna happen, and some of that, and I'm sick and tired of everybody sugarcoating everything. They cut my hours, they cut everybody else's hours at my job. They didn't just cut my hours, they cut everybody's hours, from what I heard. But the one thing though is, if they basically were smart enough and stuff like that, which they don't know how to run a typical business, you don't keep hiring more and more employees. I can solve that. If you basically want to train them, okay, that's good. I can solve that. Let them come and learn the tricks of the trade, but don't cut the middleman that's been working there longer. And so that, like, I was working there, like 2 or more years. I started in 2021 of July when I first moved out on my own, and then I've been continuing to work there, and so that since, But the one thing is, I don't like my, I don't know if they're making enough money to support the workers. But the one thing that's stupid is they keep hiring people to work like in the cafe, and eventually, this is what I think what they want to do is they want to basically piss the person off to the point like me. I'm pissed off as shit because I've been working there for like a few years or so. The one thing that annoys me is not to be grumpy or grouchy about it, is when there's like one too many people in the cafe and I'm trying to do my job. No, but my boss does know that me home one day. He's like saying, "Do you like your job?" I'm like, "Yeah, I basically can tell in the tone of my voice that I'm getting a little frustrated with the damn thing. And stuff like that. So I'm, that's why I basically, this is why I'm making this announcement here on YouTube. When I turn 50, same shit every day in and day out, taking taking 2 buses there, just to work an hour and 30 minutes, which is a waste. Get paid for it. That even works and stuff like that. I mean, the job coach is going to basically tell me the same shit over and over and over. You'll find something better. This is something that I've had in me for a while, especially now that they cut my days to 1 day a week, 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's something to be pissed off about. I mean, if you and me, ladies and gentlemen, wouldn't you be pissed off if your job basically said, hey, we're sorry, we're getting more employees working here. We have to cut your hours and your days, to 1 day a week. Do you mind? Like, really? How's about not hiring people and just have them work somewhere else? Not to be mean, not to be nasty or anything, but the one thing is, you don't constantly keep hiring people to work in the same place, and stuff like that. It's a small little cafe and a small little chocolate shop. I just think it's bullshit. And there have been times I've had thoughts in my head of what they could do if they want to basically, if they want to, if they want to basically upgrade the cafe instead of, because across the street from us, there's an empty store that used to be a drugstore, and in my head, my brain, my head, I'm saying to myself, holy shit. If they basically want to, hire more people, and so that, they can hire more maintenance people for this bigger place because it's bigger, and it's going to need more maintenance work. All they have to do is just get, instead of calling the such and such cafe, they can call it the diner. So that, and it's like right across the street. Used to be a drug pharmacy store, way back in the early days of 90s or whatever, early 2000s. Stuff that I think it was like probably a Walgreens or a Walmart. Not a Walmart. Scratch that. Walmart's something else. But the one thing was if they want to basically hire more people, look into upgrading the cafe, and everything, and me, I basically see across the street, an empty store that has not been used for quite a while, and I basically see that spot as an opportunity, as for them to basically use that area, not just for themselves, but to basically to actually become kind of like a slow franchise. Like you would have the cafe across the street that's open Witchcourt. Then you would have the diner, and like in back to back. Like if you didn't want to go into a crowded area with a ton of people, but the one thing though is you got to actually picture what else could go that could make the Witchcourt's the thing go down and everything. Like for instance, if we put if we were to basically see how much it is for rent and everything. If we if we were to basically see how much it is for for the lease and everything for the for the place, we could buy that and that could be one of our one of our sister one of our brother and sister locations where we could basically have more employees working there at the diner instead of the cafe, and they could easily work from the same amount of hours. And stuff with that. Like the Onion Mark Cafe, yes, I said Onion Mark Cafe, is open from 8 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. When it basically originally says sometimes which one, but one thing does they got that fixed and everything. But it's it opens at 8 o'clock in the morning, and people get there early enough to basically get everything set up and everything, which I give them credit. Now, if we were to become On Your Mark Diner, which is the thought that I came up with and everything, and you would have the people come across the street, going to both places. One would open the diner, one would open the cafe. The cafe's small; you could basically have a couple of people there, while the diner is bigger. All we would have to do is just get all the equipment and everything, the chairs and everything set up and everything, like make it look like a suitable diner and everything, having the Witchcourt, and we would have a Witchcourt on the window that says On Your Mark Diner, and so that's my thinking, right there, and then they can have like maybe staff and basically watch over the other employees and such and stuff. I have no idea what that noise was. It's kind of creepy when you hear that whoosh. Well, like I said, I'm basically going to continue to stream until an hour and something minutes probably. You know, a ghost peeking from my window? No, no, no. That sounds like I don't know where that noise came from. But that was like creepy. It could have came from somebody outside with their car or whatever. I don't know. Who knows? But we're up to almost an hour and stuff. That I might probably continue to talk for like another 30 minutes or so. Um, One of the things I basically I gotta mention, now I'm gonna change topic and everything and go on to another topic. Um, this is one of the things I basically, you know, like, excuse me. This is one of the games I basically bought for my Wii, which is pretty good. I also got the same game for the game, the Nintendo 3DS. But the one thing I can basically say is, um, you know, Very soon I'm gonna end stream. I don't think I can do it. 30 minutes or whatever into the stream because like I'm running low on fuel on me. Like I feel like I want to just conk out a little bit, but don't down those. I mean, I could try to stay awake and everything until I'm done with my streaming. Um, but the one thing I have to say about my life is it can be very great and everything. I just choose to basically live it the way I want to live it. And everything like there are pros and cons with in life that we have to go through. One of them is you got to make choices to make money and and everything. Like for instance, um, you know like I don't get paid a lot of from my job. I work an hour and 30 minutes at a at a cafe doing maintenance work and stuff like that. But at least it's a lot different than doing what I used to do for 3 years and stuff like that, which was groundskeeping work, which was kind of okay because I got to work with a weed whacker and everything. You're too much, beautiful. You're too much. You know. See, that was somebody honking their horn for some reason. See, I can actually hear them because I got my hearing aid on. You basically can't tell I have a hearing aid, but I do have one on me. You basically can't see it. Yeah, my face is all red. Because you're making me blush, beautiful. But if they would basically give me the opportunity to be the main person to train other people like myself and everything to do maintenance work and everything, follow the instructions and stuff, clean the bathroom, clean the bathrooms and stuff like that. But I gotta stop talking about it. I want to pull myself away from it. Thank you, beautiful. You make me feel so much better. I mean, I'm just like so stressed from, from doing the same thing 1 day a week and whatever. I would love to do something imaginable, like something I love doing is streaming sometimes, uh, gameplay, even acting and everything and stuff like that. And I don't want to quit YouTubing and everything because it's fun. Because when you YouTube, you basically letting your emotions out, with people who probably, which one, Thank you, beautiful. You know, like, you know, like, mm, man, I can't think of anything. That's why I might probably end stream a little early on some of that, like almost an hour, because I can't think of anything. I mean, all I basically did for half of the stream was complain about my job, um, and pretty much whatever, and so that And of course, as you can tell, I'm basically wiped out. Like I feel like I want to just end stream and go to bed and everything. But I don't have to be at work until 2:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. So that's my life right there. I gotta take public transportation to and from there, and that's pretty much my day. But other than that, um, I could probably try to do another 30. Do it. Like about 30 minutes or so into the stream, if I want to. That is. It just depends on how I feel and everything. Like if I got the energy, like I feel wiped out, and I can stuff with that. Yeah, but whenever when am I not tired? Well, it's almost an hour, so it's amazing. It's amazing how we're into an hour. Yeah, almost 9 o'clock. One of the things I'm gonna probably do tomorrow, if I feel up to it tomorrow, if I'm tearing because I'm like when my eyes are watery like they are, and I start tearing my eyes out, I'm like really tired. I might probably end stream in a little bit, very soon. I'm just not sure if I want to end stream right now because I feel like I want to do a little bit of gameplay too, but at the same time it's 9 o'clock and 1 minute in. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream. I don't think I could do an extra 30 minutes or so. So I'll basically see you guys on the next Let's Play this game if you really want to. That is live stream, chat stream. Might probably catch you either tomorrow or whenever. Um, just make sure you tune into my channel whenever you can here on YouTube and sometimes on Twitch at John 11 Hot Part 2 on Twitch and stuff like that. So till then, toodles.